In this video, I'm going to show you how to view and manage your saved password in your Google account. So firstly, open Chrome browser, then click on these three dots, click on settings. Now click on passwords. Here is the option view and manage saved password in your Google account. So click on it. So you will see this dialog box. Welcome to your password manager. Manage your saved passwords in Android and Chrome. They are securely stored in your Google account and available across all your devices. So here you will find a list for sites and apps which you saved password for signing. So any site you are not recognized, so you can remove it like this site. So click on it, sign in again to verify. So you can view password for this site by clicking this eye icon. You can copy and also you can edit password for this particular site, and you can delete also. So if you want to view, so just click on this eye icon, and if you want to edit, so click here and edit password from here. Then click on save. If you want to delete, so click here, delete password. Are you sure that you want to delete your password from your Google account? Google will no longer be able to help you sign in. If you delete from here, and if you not remember that password, so you will be not able to sign in that particular site. So click on delete. You can check recent security activity. No activity in the last 28 days. You will be notified if unusual security activities is detected, such as a sign in from a new device, or if a sensitive setting is changed in your account. So you will find a notice in this section. And also you can secure your this Google account by use your phone to sign in, and also you can enable two-step verification. Add extra layer of security. Enter your password and a unique verification code that's sent to your phone. So click if you want to enable two-step verification. So click here, sign in your account, enter your mobile number. You will get code by text. So enter here and make secure for your Google account. Ways that we can verify that it's you. This can be used to make sure that it's really you signing, or to contact you if there is unusual activity in your account. So you can add a mobile number, and also you can add recovery email. I will add recovery email. So sign in your account and add recovery email. Then click on Done. That's it. So now we can see recent security activity we did just now. So we find in this section, as I said before, you are currently signing to your Google account on this device, and if you lost, so you can find from here third-party apps with account access. So click here, and if you want to disable, so just click on it and click on remove access. So any site or application which you are not using, so you can remove from here, so that site and application can't access your Google account. Signing with Google, you use your Google account to sign in to sites 14 sites and apps. You can manage from here. This all site list. You use your account to sign in. If you want to delete any sign, so just click on it and click on remove access. Here you can check and manage linked account. In my case, there is no linked account. You can give Google access to data from your third-party sites and apps such as your playlist. And from here you can manage your password. Now in this personal info, you can change your name, date of birth, gender, password, email, and your mobile number. So basic info such as your name and photo that you use on Google services, you can change from here. In this tab, your data, activity, and preferences that help make Google services more useful to you. Take the privacy checkup. This step-by-step guide helps you choose the privacy settings that are right for you. So click on Get Started. Generate from the Google services that you use the most. Make a plan for your account. Use Inactive Account Manager to plan what happens to your data if you stop using your account. So click on Make a Plan. Plan what happens to your data if you can't use your Google account anymore. Decide when Google should consider your account to be inactive and what we do with your data afterwards, so you can share it with someone that you trust or ask Google to delete it. So click on Start. We will only trigger the plan that you set up if you haven't used your Google account for some time. Tell us how long we should wait before we do so. So select time range like 3 month, 6 month, 12 month, or 18 month. Set waiting period, then click on Save. So after 18 month of inactivity, we will contact you 3 months before this time is up. Before we take any action, we'll contact you multiple times by SMS and email. So add a phone number, and Gmail will try to contact you by this number, and also they will email you. Then click on next. Your account will be considered inactive 18 months after you stop using it. Choose who to notify and what to share. You can choose up to 10 people for us to notify if your Google account becomes inactive. You can also give them access to some of your data. So you can add person, enter email. Then click on next. If you want to share data with this email person, choose from the list below. They will have access for 3 months after your Google account becomes inactive. So select as your choice and you can select all. So that person will be able to access this all information for your account. Then click on next. Confirm person to notify when your account become inactive. So enter phone number and confirm it. If you use Gmail, you can also set up an auto reply that will be sent after your account becomes inactive. This will inform anyone who emails you that you are no longer using this account. So set auto reply. Subject. So type subject and type message here. Then click on save. Now in here, personalize your Google experience. It's turn on. You can also turn off. Pausing web and app activity may limit or disable more personalized experience across Google services. For example, you may stop seeing more relevant search results or recommendeds about places that you care about. So if you don't want to use this personalize, so turn off. Saves your activity on Google sites and apps, including associated information like location, to give you faster searches, better recommendation and more personalized. So check this turn on and check this box. So that's it, friends. By this tutorial we learn how to manage and secure this Google account. There are another things, so if you like this video and you will comment, so I will send, so I will create another video about this Google account. Thanks for watching. Please comment this video work for you or not, and this video useful for you or not.